Big party week. Big party week. Big party week! Hey guys, Mark here. How's it going? Didn't you miss getting these little videos from me? I'm so glad we could share this time together again because it's big party week and I'm so pumped and I hope you guys are too. And I want to let you guys know about some things coming up this week. First of all, I'll give you just some technical aspects of the week to get this out of the way. But first of all, it all starts at 6 o'clock on Wednesday, and I need you guys to get here at 6. You know, the expectation is always that you guys will be here at 6 o'clock because that's when our students start coming, and we need you here. But especially for the big party, we need you guys to be here. Maybe even plan on being here a little early because it's not one of the normal weeks of Velocity, where again, we expect you here at 6 anyway, but it's not one of those normal weeks because everything gets rolling at 6 o'clock. We're gonna roll out the pizza and pop for free shortly after 6 at like 6:05, 6:10, because then once 6:30 hits, we're taking the junior hires upstairs. Now, don't think they're getting the shaft or anything, because during that time, the high schoolers will have free reign over everything. We'll have human foosball, which get excited, get a team for that, get plugged in, get rolling with it. It only takes a couple teams to get started, and then everyone will want to play it. It's all inside. But we'll have human foosball, we'll have an obstacle course, we'll have a video game room, we'll have tie-dye out front, we'll have all the yard games, 9 square, gaga ball, all that fun stuff rolling. And if you don't have a specific role, what some people do, like Michaela and Kayla and Autumn are heading up tie-dyeing, Tyler's heading up the video game room, Jacob's heading up human foosball. But if you don't have a specific role, man, here's your role. Ready? Junior hires, high schoolers, small group leaders, your role is to connect with the kids. And I know that sounds so easy, and I know it almost sounds stupid, but imagine with me a situation, if you will. Let's take someone like Emma, Dave and Liz Haverstick's daughter. Dave and Liz, you know, Liz is working with us this year. Dave might be, he's in surgery, so I don't know yet, literally. But let's say Emma comes for the first time, and you know, it was a little unique situation last year because Liz was here with her, but now Emma's living up here, and she's going to be coming. So let's take Emma. Imagine she comes to the big party, and that's her first night here at Velocity. She pulls up to the church. There's a bunch of kids playing 9 square, kids playing gaga ball, kids eating pizza, kids playing human foosball with their small groups that they already know from last year. What do you think, Emma, if she'd never been here before, didn't know anybody, what do you think she would do when she got here? Probably the same thing that 14 or 15-year-old Mark would have done if he walked into that situation. I would go find a corner, sit there, and jump on my phone. To be honest with you, because we're offering all these different super cool things, but put yourself in your high school shoes, if you can remember back that far. Might be harder for some of us than others. Jay, I don't know if you remember that so good, but no, not because you're old, because the lifestyle, you know, you're a party boy. Anyway, but think back then. Think back if you're a high schooler and you walk in this situation with 100 students here and you don't know one of them. What would you do? I mean, that's kind of the danger of doing something like the big party. The cool thing about it is there's so much going on that there will definitely be something for everyone, something everyone will enjoy. But the problem is those kids who come by themselves and their parents force them to come, you know, and they say, well, try the big party. If you hate it, you don't have to go back. Try it. And so now we have this little window of opportunity here as leaders to reach these kids and connect with them and let them know they are wanted here and they belong at Velocity. That's the whole point of the big party, because some of you maybe look at this and think, well, we're not getting in small groups, so what do I really do? Man, everything, you do everything. It's up to you as our leaders. It's up to you to connect with these kids. Even if, you know, not only the kids you already know really well, because for some of you, you have the same kids you've had for years, right? I mean, April, Rosie, and Josh are with our seniors, and Lisa, you four have had these same kids. Well, Josh started last year, but especially April and Lisa at small group, Rosie at Velocity. These are your girls that you've had for years, you know, so of course you'll connect with them. But be on the lookout for new kids too. And if they're not in your grade, that's okay. You can introduce them to the small group leader for their grade. You know, this is our chance to connect them. Let's not blow this. Let's not miss this. So the schedule of the night, again, 6:30, we'll pull the junior hires upstairs. We'll do their programming. We'll do music, worship games, message. And then during that time, the high schoolers will have free reign on everything. They'll be having a human foosball tournament that Jacob will be heading up. They'll be able to go on the obstacle course, play 9 square, gaga ball, whatever they want to do, play video games, all that fun stuff. And then at about 7:30, I'll hand out schedules when you guys get here, but about 7:30 we'll swap. So the high schoolers will come upstairs, we'll do their program. Junior hires will go downstairs, and they'll have the opportunity to play human foosball, which Jessica and Katie, as our game girls, will head up a tournament for human foosball for junior high. And they'll have the opportunity to go on the obstacle course, play 9-square, gaga ball, whatever they want to do, or video games. It'll all be going all night. So, and then around 8 or 8:30, all the programming's done. We'll have a bonfire for the kids to hang out around. The inflatables will be up until 9. Everything will be going till 9. And then if you guys can stay a little bit past 9. I know this is a big ask, but ask, you perverts. I know it's a big ask, but if you can hang out a little past 9, we'll need help putting some stuff away, especially 9-square. That thing's a bear to move, but if a lot of us do it together, it's super easy to move. So please plan on being here at least until 9, maybe a little bit after. But it's going to be a great time, and I really hope you guys are getting excited about this, and I hope you're excited, too, about the new format. Junior high leaders, I know this isn't too different, just a different night, but especially you high school leaders, I know there's a lot of kids that, not a lot, a couple have mentioned to me that they're apprehensive about small groups, and they're like, I don't like sitting around and talking about my feelings and stuff like that. And what I would ask you to do in those situations, small group leaders, is not only be like, oh, I know, but it'll be all right, you know. I want you to be like, bro, why? This is going to be awesome. This will be more time you and I will get to spend together, more time that you'll get to know some other people in your grade that you can relate with, get to know the other leaders. We'll play games. We'll have outings. We'll go bowling. We'll do service projects together. We're just going to go in this together and figure out what it looks like to follow Jesus, and then we're going to freaking do it, man. And that's going to be what my message is about on the first night for junior highers and high schoolers. Is kind of talking about where are you with Jesus right now and where do you hope to be a year from now. And we're going to just tell them, you know, the reason for this new format. I'm going to pump it up a lot in my message, but you guys can help me with that too, because of course I think it's a good idea because it's my idea, you know, but you guys are the ones who have the opportunity to really talk this up. And it's not trying to sell something we don't believe in, you know. I believe this is the best way moving forward. It worked with our junior high kids. And that's not the only reason that I think it's a good idea. The other reason is because we need to disciple these kids. They're going to meet friends. They're going to get to know people. This is the move, man. So as leaders, don't be like, yeah, I know it does suck, but it might be okay. No, tell them why you believe this is a good thing. Because from what you all said to me, you believe this is a good thing. I didn't hear anyone say to me they thought this was a bad idea, this new format. So let's sell it, man. Let's sell it to these kids and get them excited about it. And then also, small group leaders, be thinking about the first night of small groups, which will be for high schoolers on September 19th. Junior hires, their first small group night will be on the 26th. Be thinking about what you can do extra special. Not so, just so the kids don't show up and go, everything we're missing. But so they show up and be like, holy crap, ice cream sundaes with my people, you know? Holy crap, pizza party with my people, you know? Plan something extra special for night one just to hit the ground running with these groups and really sell them as the awesome thing we know that they are. We know that kids who connect to groups, connect to Crossroads, connect to Jesus in a more meaningful way. So, man, let's actually live like we believe that to be true, especially when we're talking to these kids on Wednesday night. So get excited, get pumped. We got a lot of cool stuff coming, man, in October. We have Unite on October 10th. We have Trunk or Treat on the 24th, which we're going to have all of you as small groups plan a trunk together. And whoever has the best trunk, we're going to give you guys a free pizza party for your small group at Velocity. And we're going to have all the cars for the student groups parked close to each other, so all the kids will be able to hang out together. And, be thinking about that, talking to your kids about that, get them pumped for Trunk or Treat. They were all there last year anyway, so let's give them something to do. Let's give them the task of building something really, really cool to make it meaningful for our community. I'm really excited about this year. As you can tell, I know I'm yelling a lot, but I do yell a lot when I get excited. I hope you guys are pumped too, man. I think God has some huge things in store for us this year. I think he's going to move. I believe that. So get excited with me, man. Big party this Wednesday. Get pumped. We'll see you there at 6 o'clock. Thank you, guys. I love you, and we'll see you then. Now, how do I turn off this? There you go.